Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Alright, so I know this big thing going on right now in the Dragon Ball community is Vegeta's new form. I mean, hell, shit, guys. I'm telling you, I'm with you guys on this. And I want to touch base on something that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people have. Maybe someone has it out there, but I want to talk about Vegeta and how he was on his way getting into the new form. Now, I'm not saying, don't mistake me saying that this was predicted all along, or this was on the route that Dragon Ball Super was going with Vegeta's character. No, nobody could have anticipated that this individual was going to get a new form. No, nobody could have. He is the Prince of All Saiyans. But I do want to say that Vegeta always found a way to tap into this new form. Always had. And we're going to go back to Dragon Ball Z. And we go into this episode when Vegeta is explaining to the Z Warriors how he was training on an unknown named planet. And he tells them that at some point, he just didn't give a shit. He didn't care about being better than Goku, his rival. He didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. He didn't even care about living, and he was pretty banged up. You see him all bloodied up, but something happened. He just snapped and transformed into a Super Saiyan, right? So this goes here to tell you that this isn't the first time that he tapped into a form that he couldn't in the beginning when Goku first tapped into a form. When Goku fought Frieza in the Frieza saga, he was able to tap into his form through the Federal Ray, through the love of his best friend, Death. Vegeta thought that by being like Goku, having a family, having a son and a girlfriend, all this he considered at the time distraction. All the distraction will help him be better than Goku, help him be better than his rival, also help him to have the Super Saiyan form. Now we're gonna go forward in episode 14. It says, "This every ounce of power I have, the battle of the God of destruction." This was the beginning of Vegeta on his way to Ultra Instinct. This was not Ultra Instinct. Let's take that back. I'm a little too ahead of myself. I know. But this is the beginning of him tapping into the Super Saiyan Blue Form like his rival. Well, getting the Super Saiyan God Form to begin with. We never really seen Vegeta tap into the Super Saiyan God Form in the anime. But if you guys want to see him tapping into this form in the manga, definitely read the manga. He shows it in the Future Trunks arc. Sorry. My mind's a little out of whack for a bit, but in the Future Trunks arc, when you read the manga, he tapped into that form, and he was able to use it. And the reason why he was using that form against Zamasu was the simple fact that it's faster than Super Saiyan Blue, and not only that, it caused less strain on the body. But that's another time, another topic, another day. But back into this. So this is what the beginning of Dragon Ball Super introduced the fact that Vegeta will be getting Super Saiyan Blue, just in a way that Goku didn't do it. Which I love about this character. This guy doesn't give up. He takes the longer way to get there. He works really hard to build himself up to be able to be where he's at. Don't get me wrong, Goku is the same way. He worked every bit as hard as Vegeta, but still, Goku still got the help from other Saiyans. Obviously, I know the Earth was on the line, but it doesn't change the fact that Vegeta did it differently than him. And if you guys, then we want to further prove my point. Let's go to episode 122 when Vegeta does the final flash. When Vegeta does the final flash, he tells Jiren, "I don't give a damn if my rival has Ultra Instinct. He can have it. Fuck that. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to find a way to beat you in my own way." And sure enough, after when Jiren blew him up, then the episode transitioned over to 123, and the fight continued on in episode 123. But Vegeta was able to snap and break through his shell and tap into this new form, right? And guess what? He did. And you know what triggered him to get in a new form? Cabba. The promise he kept to Cabba. If you guys remember in episode 123, he was thinking, he closed his eyes, he's like, I gotta keep my promise to him. And that bond, that love, like Goku had with Krillin in the Frieza saga when Frieza killed Krillin, and Goku, his love for Krillin was so much that he was in a fit of rage, like, yo, you killed my best friend, I'm about to fuck you up right now, right? He said that, right? So Vegeta's like, yo, you're in my way. You're in my way, and I need to get the Super Dragon Ball to provide Cabba and Universe 6 so I can meet the Saiyans with my people and stuff like that. But not just I know it's important for him to meet the Saiyans, but still, he respects Cabba. He does love Cabba. He had that bond. It's like master, I think they master and student, but I don't really look at it like that. I'll say more like brother, like big brother and little brother. That's how I'm going to look at it. And because of that bond, that love that he had for Cabba, he was able to find his own way to break through his shell. Now, I know a theory went around when Vegeta said in episode 122, Kakarot can have his own Ultra Instinct. I'm going to find my own way. They just made it the assumption that he all along knew he had this hidden power within him. And I'm gonna have to say, no, that's not the case. He didn't know that he had this hidden power within him. What all these clips that I've shown you, it just triggers and his own way, finding his own way to tap into this hidden power. When Goku first tapped into it, he tried Goku's way. It didn't work. When Goku got Super Saiyan Blue, he did the longer way. He trained on the Wii. He did the longer way to tap into Super Saiyan Blue. He worked by himself. He worked his ass off and got it, right? He sees Goku get Ultra Instinct. He mimicked Goku again, just like how Goku had Super Saiyan and Frieza Saga, right? His love for Krillin was able to break through his shell and get Super Saiyan. Vegeta tried that, didn't work. Vegeta almost lost his life in an unnamed planet, and he was able to break through his shell and get Super Saiyan. Same thing again with Ultra Instinct. Vegeta made an attempt in Dragon Ball Super Episode 116 to try to get Ultra Instinct. He failed. He failed again, but he took on a different route, obviously unintentionally, but his heart, his love for Cabba was the reason why he was able to tap into this new form by himself. He had this hidden power all along, but he didn't know that he had a new transformation, a new power-up that was going to allow him to ascend the Super Saiyan Blue to be able to surpass his God form. So I just want to stress on that, and I want you guys to see that all that clip that I provided wasn't in Vegeta's knowledge that he had a new power within him to make him surpass the Super Saiyan Blue, but him seeing Goku tap into Ultra Instinct, him seeing Goku surpass him, him knowing that Jiren is in the way from stepping in, from not only erasing Universe 7, his daughter, his wife, and I know he loves Goku, I know he loves Goku's son, I know he loved them all. He just doesn't really show it because he had that same pride. But all those people he cared about, and now he has Universe 6, Planet Sadala, all the Saiyans, as well as his student that he cares about. They're all hanging in the balance of his shoulders. That if he doesn't do this, everybody's going to be erased permanently. And this is why we get this new form. Now, why is this new form so different? Well, if you compare the two forms, Ultra Instinct Goku and I'm gonna call Ultra Blue Vegeta for now. Compare the two forms. The eyes are the same except for the different color, right? Goku's hair was spiky. It was just black. So was Vegeta. Vegeta's hair is more spikier than Super Saiyan Blue, but it's a darker shade of blue. His aura, it looks more crisp. It looks darker. But also, too, take notice of his aura. It has sparkled the same way as Ultra Instinct Goku had. Now, the question is that how much does Ultra Instinct come into play for Vegeta? We don't know. But then again, it could be the simple fact that it may not be Ultra Instinct Blue Vegeta. It could be Limit Breaker Vegeta, because Krillin did say that this is, I think Krillin said it in the bench when Vegeta transformed and ascended beyond the Super Saiyan Blue form. He said that this is Vegeta's limit breaking power. So what if this form is an actual limit breaking Vegeta? Because I know when Trunks transformed in the future Trunks are, people automatically assume that there was limit breaker Trunks, but it wasn't. Then the prediction going on like months back, people made prediction that he was going to be limit breaker Vegeta. Hey, props to you guys for predicting that. I would have never predicted that to begin with. But that's my take on it. I want to ask you guys this question. What do you think about how do you feel when Vegeta tapped into this new form? Were you happy? Because the answer to that question for you guys, yes, I was happy because he found a way to do things differently in Goku. And Dragon Ball Super finally gave Vegeta a unique transformation that Goku can't tap into or have the same kind of look. It's really, really smart move business-wise. It can sell some merchandise toy, so you can get fans an option. I want to get Ultra Blue Vegeta, or I want to get Ultra Instinct Vegeta, Goku and the toys, or the video games and stuff like that. You get the DLC, get more people interested. Not only that, you're gonna pull in new fans in your show, and you're gonna bring the ratings up. So that's a good move, good business move. And I want your thoughts on what is Vegeta's new form gonna be, and do you think it has any close ties to Ultra Instinct? So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you guys like the video, press a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, too, don't forget, subscribe to my channel, and next to that subscribe button, there's the notification bell. Click it, because every time I upload a new content to the channel and your notification is on, you'll be notified. Also, I'm very active in other social media outlets. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hope you have an awesome day, guys.